Alright, hey guys, Paxter, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video. This is actually my second video that I'll be uploading today. If you guys haven't checked it out, I did go over the trailer. It should be the previous video on my channel. Came out very recently, but I had to make a second video because they're gonna add so much content in B2, which is kind of insane, and also very much I do like. They're really going in the right direction with this. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Also, I'm using the website Pokemon Zone. Link to this website will be in the description below. But alright, so looking at these cards, once again, I went over most of these cards in my previous video. However, I didn't really kind of miss out on this. So there is a drop event card, Mega Medicham. Just gonna briefly go over this. I'll go more in depth with this in my upcoming events video. The next drop event card that we'll be getting is Mega Medicham. We also have the Cinderace right here. Yeah, and then everything else I did go over in my previous video. So again, check that out. Trailer, yeah. So we got game updates, we got new features. So they'll be adding messaging in the trade feature. Quote unquote messaging. Like you can't type in messages, like you can't type in whatever, because that's gonna be chaotic. Imagine you can just like text, literally just text the person like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? That's gonna open a lot, like a whole can of worms. So makes sense that Dina doesn't want to do that. However, as you can see right here, so when sending a card for trade, you'll be able to add a message to specify that you're looking for a card in your wish list or a card in a different language. So looking at this image right here. So first of all, we got this right here. So the initial trade screen, we got message. There's a message button. And then when we look at the screen right here, we see this. So you can tell the person seeking wishlist cards only. And then you can, I'm assuming once you press like this button right here, you can select the card that you specifically want. And then you can look at, and over here, you can select which language you want that card. So this streamlines the process a lot. So this is a much welcome update. I feel like this will definitely streamline the process. I mean, I know there are websites as well as apps that you could use for trading, but I mean, sure, it might be better. Like people still use them, sure. But when it comes to like Dina as a company, I mean, they want to keep retention rate higher. So I can see why they added this, just to kind of boost retention rate, streamline the process. And yeah, I mean, this is good, but I feel like it really depends on you. Cause I mean, I feel like I already kind of do that. Like I personally, I trade a little bit more so like towards like the beginning of the booster set. Like if I open like 100 packs and then I'm missing like somehow like 4 EXs out of like 5 EXs, I'm like, okay, I might as well trade. If I'm like trading for one card specifically, usually for my wish list, I would just like keep it like that. You know, like for at least my prioritized cards, I would put it like just one card, and then the person can fill in the blanks. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, it is generally a hassle. And then for this, I mean, yeah, definitely helps out tremendously. And let's see. So we got this, but that's not it. There's more. So this is a nice change, but I've been asking for something like this right here for a while. So we got random solo battle. A new solo battle option will be added to the roster. Random battle. You'll face a completely random deck when you start the battle. The possible decks available are unknown, but they could be taken from the pool of existing step-up battles. There seems to be levels of random battles similar to step-up battles, with a reward for the first time you complete them, as well as battle tasks. So yeah, this is something I wanted. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction. I wanted something kind of like a tower arcade, kind of like Battle Tower. So you would play it and you would just climb the ladder. And then the further you go in, the more broken your opponent gets. Like imagine, so Dex itself already has limitations. Like if you're using the most broken deck, you're most likely gonna beat, of course, it really depends on RNG, but you're most likely gonna beat your opponent's deck, especially if they're a CPU, because I mean CPUs in this game aren't really too smart. But imagine if they add the like modifiers, like opponent modifiers. Your opponent does plus 20 more damage, and then it just keeps on adding up. I feel like that would make the game a bit more interesting. Yeah, and just see like how far you can climb the ladder. I feel like that'd be pretty fun to do. Like imagine people getting to like a 20 win streak, and it's like the opponent's getting buff like plus 100 HP plus 50 more damage, like something insane like that. So yeah, but again, step in the right direction. Really do like this random battle. I'll definitely make a video once it comes out, but so far looking at, again, like looking at this, or at least these two features, there aren't really dates associated with them. So yeah, I feel like they're, at least for this one, it's most likely going to come once B2 does drop. Whereas for random battles, they might save it for later on, we shall see, but I wouldn't be surprised if this drops day 1 of Fantastical Parade. And might as well go over this as well. Again, I'm going to reiterate some of the upcoming events in my February upcoming events video, but we have this, which is pretty huge, Elite Deck Gift Missions. Amazing for new players. So from January 30th to April 27th, complete missions to obtain a powerful Fire-type Elite deck featuring Mega Blaziken EX and Entei EX. Yeah, so Mega Blaziken, even to this day, is still rather solid. I mean, people could argue that Mega Charizard Y is far better, but when it comes to like just getting a Pokemon out, like not really needing as much build-up, Mega Blaziken is just solid, just like that. Yeah, just doing 140 and just very satisfying to use. Like when it comes to this enjoyment, you're still going to get enjoyment using Mega Blaziken. And also Entei EX, an amazing support, and it has good synergy with Mega Blaziken. Handy card collection missions from January 30th to April 27th. By completing special missions, players can collect various useful trainer cards found in all the top meta decks. This is very good. Like, this is why I like this game, because I feel like it's very forgiving. Like, when it comes to other gacha games, this game has trading, which I think there's like one gacha game that I don't know the name, I forgot the name, but I think one gacha game attempted it. But when it comes to this game, I feel like it's such a staple point. And at first, it was pretty bad with all the trade tokens fiasco and all that stuff. But nowadays, like it just, yeah, with the Shine Dust change, it just makes it so easy for new players to just get into the game. And this helps them further getting Copycat Sabrina Red, like a bunch of just meta trainer cards. And I mean, trainer cards basically just carry this game, you know, like they define the meta. And I know there's some people, like I feel like it's kind of a minority at this point, but there are people who just don't like trading. Like they're like, no, I'd rather spend money than trade. I know someone like that, but it's kind of delusional in my opinion. Like you might as well utilize trading, especially if you have multiple copies. These are fairly easy to trade, like trainer cards, and you probably will find somebody that's kind of a good Samaritan. Also sharing, the share features in the game. Yeah, just once again, making Pokemon Pocket even more free to play. So yeah, if you have a friend that's like a huge whale, then just be like, hey, can you give me one Sabrina? Like, why not? But yeah, nevertheless, very much do like to see this for new players. Yep, as I mentioned, drop event. It's the Medicham EX drop event, February 12th, February 22nd. We also have the Cinderace and Alolan Vulpix Wonder Pick event from February 15th to February 25th. And looking down over here, we got accessories. Of course, Mega Gardevoir themed, which is interesting because technically this booster pack it looks like a town in Galar, and on top of that, they are playing European music. I believe it is Irish music, or at least Irish-inspired music. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Again, it's kind of a short video, but at the same time, this is a much welcome addition. Because I mean, currently, again, solo battles are kind of meh. This could be rather just boring after a while, but if they constantly update it and like they kind of build on this, then again, it's a step in the right direction. And then for ranked and PvP, I mean, there are people who play this game, but they're intimidated with PvP and rank. Like, I mean, sometimes rank can definitely be kind of abysmal. So this is a nice, good addition for like new players who just want to play this casually, who just want to play solo battles and then maybe transition later into ranked. So overall, really do like this. And for the most part, again, looking at this, more pack hourglasses. So we're getting step up battles. The regular ones, I'm assuming we are getting like the regular ones that we usually get, as well as, yeah, the random battle. And you never know, this might refresh as well each month. I feel like maybe not, but for now, I mean, yeah, free hourglasses, definitely taking that. This is a huge dub, in my opinion, for Pokemon Pocket. Thinking about it so far, this game has been going kind of like on a winning streak. Like ever since the freaking, I repressed it, the advanced ticket scenario, that incident, Dina has just been like, just giving us hourglasses. They've been showering us with hourglasses. They're like, okay, we know we messed up. We're not going to say anything, but here are some hourglasses and a bunch of free stuff, which again, very good for new players, as well as free to play. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Again, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I mentioned this at the end of my previous video, but I am moving, and during the 28th, when this pack does drop, I will be towards the end-ish of my movement. I still have to clean up and do like a bunch of stuff, so I mean, I'm definitely still going to be busy. So with that being said, yeah, I'll try to get a video out as fast as possible, because it's just coming at 5 p.m. PST, which is the time that I use, which is, yeah, it's kind of like in a weird, awkward area. Honestly, I much preferred being like in the regular time, 10 p.m. But nevertheless, yeah, I'll try to get a video out. But if I don't get a video, then yeah, I do apologize. If anything, I'm just gonna like, after I fully move in, I'm just gonna freaking spam YouTube. Like this farm content, and then just like, yeah, I mean, because there's a lot of stuff that's dropping. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Again, like and subscribe really does help me out, especially as a small time content creator. With that being said, I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.